There's a crow. That's my spirit animal. So my sister kind of gave me this idea, wanted me to talk about this, so I'm going to do a little vlog on this. Basically, it says needlessly gendered toys. So some of my male viewers might have a little bit of trouble relating to this vlog, so I apologize if that's the case, but maybe not. Maybe you will see this a little bit in your own lives as, you know, as children. Basically just marketing toys towards a specific gender, you know, like stuff that's pink, like for example, I saw like a bow and arrow that was, and they had it, and then they're like, oh, and now we have a girl's version of this, and it was the same thing. It was just pink. So, and I kind of like, this doesn't stop at childhood, because some of my female viewers might recognize this, female riders anyway. When you go to try to buy gear, a lot of what you're trying to buy is, for female riders, it's stuff it's cut like for a man's body, like a jacket or a pant or something, but then they slap some pink on it and they say, oh, it's for women. And it's really frustrating, especially if you don't really like the color pink, because a lot of people don't. It's kind of frustrating to try to buy gear that's not pink, that'll fit you as a woman. And what happened was my sister went to the dollar store, and there was a little girl there, and she kind of overheard this little girl ask her dad, like, she had like a hula hoop in her hand, and she said, hey, can I have this hula hoop? And it was green, and her dad's like, yeah, but here, get this pink one, this is the one that's for girls. And the little girl was just like, well, what's this one then? Is this one not for girls? Like, you know, just kind of confused. And, you know, maybe, I'm sure the guy wasn't really thinking and whatever. Now, we had a mixture of toys when I was a kid. We had My Little Ponies and Barbies, but we also had, you know, creepy crawlers and microscopes and telescopes. And the whole point is, like, you know, a lot of science type stuff is geared towards boys, and this kind of feeds into, if you go look at a toy aisle, you look at the quote-unquote girls aisle, and it's doll babies and cooking equipment, and this has improved over the years, but it's still like that, and it shouldn't be. You know, this is not, you know, guys can cook, guys love to cook, but, you know, girls love science. I'm in science. You know, half the people in my program are females. So it's really, and it's more than just toys. There's other stuff like razors. You go to buy a razor for shaving, and the women's razors are usually more expensive, and they're the same exact thing. They're just pink and purple, and it's just ridiculous. When you know, if a girl wants a science kit, a chemistry kit, or a telescope or whatever, get her that, man. If your little boy wants the cooking set, easy bake oven, get him that. Like, it just is. Don't teach your kids that, you know, their gender has to mean a certain thing. To me, that's stupid. So it's part of the reason I had such a hard time getting into riding in the first place, was because my mom, I have to give her some credit. She was very much like, just, I mean, we had, and this is because she had brothers and stuff. Oh, why is this wet? Because this guy is hosing it down. Okay. We totally underestimate what females are capable of doing, and even I'm guilty of this, because this little story. One time my mom was like, you know, my mom was like in beauty pageants and stuff when she was younger, like she was super girly, but But yeah, my mom basically, one time I was teaching my sister how to ride the Nighthawk 250 in a parking lot, and she said, hey, you know, you want to let me on the bike? I want to try it out. And I was like, meh, you know, nah, not so much, because I thought, I was really guilty of this. I totally thought, well, you know, you were super girly, and so you don't really know how to ride a motorcycle, and whatever. And I was just super judgmental about it. And when I wasn't looking, she got on my bike and just freaking started tearing around the parking lot. Like, her riding skills are way better than mine. But I didn't know she had a dirt bike and stuff. It was like a scrambler. It was like an old Yamaha 125 or something. She used to run errands for her dad or something on it. I don't know, but yeah, she just took off riding around this parking lot like crazy. Way better than me, even still. And that's the whole point, is you know, people underestimate what women are capable of, and totally underestimating my mom's skill level. And we, you know, say a boy is feminine and act like that's a bad thing, and that's, being feminine is not a bad thing. Being masculine, you know, it's, being a balance is actually the good thing. Having a balance of, you know, sort of that yin and yang energy, or whatever, that male and female energy, that's what people should kind of really go for, I think.